Yeah, Dad, I went to the dentist. Of course I wore a condom. Just call me when you're ready. Fuck you!
Need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
The Diamond Casino and Resort presents a brand new car available to win today, simply with the spin of a wheel. An adult oasis in the heart of Los Santos. Live it up by putting money into a machine where things spin and make noises.
Hello. Just one more minute. Here you go. Your chips. Come back soon.
Vodka soda, please. I wanted to get something for watching animals, but oh no, siree. I'll just make her some of that soup she likes.
I checked, and we're the only place in the state with this many games. But then, I didn't check that hard. Oh, hey. So, how's it going?
Hey. Good to see you. Arcade's open. Thirsty? Sure. Nice. Your whiskey? Maybe you sit one out. Bye.
Hey.
Hey! Back off! Step away. Hey! Please don't do that! Back off! Step away. Hey! Back off! Step away. Hey! Idiot.
See you later.
Hey. Have you played Race and Chase Get Truckin'? Is it like supposed to be irony or something? Do you think Lester smells weird? Like, kinda damp? Or is it me? I mean, you'd tell me if it was me, right? I can't believe how popular we made this place. Hey, has Wendy ever said anything to you about me? I've seen this so many times. Uncle Les is like the weirdest family friend in history. My mom's totally creeped out by him. Oh, wait, I just remembered someone. He's the second weirdest uncle in history. So, what's up? Can you change the channel, please? This place is so freaking old school. It's almost cool, you know? You know this place has literally everything? It's kind of incredible. Do you think Lester smells weird? Like, kinda damp? Or is it me? I mean, you'd tell me if it was me, right? Hey, don't tell anyone, but I saw Uncle Les using the Love Professor machine the other day. You'll never guess who with. Hey, has Wendy ever said anything to you about me? You must be making serious money, right? Uncle Les is like the weirdest family friend in history. My mom's totally creeped out by him. Oh, wait, I just remembered someone. He's the second weirdest uncle in history. Look at all these hipsters. I bet half of them are only here ironically or some shit. This place is so freaking old school. It's almost cool, you know? Linear media is so boring. So, how's it going? Do you think Lester smells weird? Like, kinda damp? Or is it me? I mean, you'd tell me if it was me, right? I can't think of a game we don't have. It's like a fucking time machine. Hey, has, Wendy ever said anything to you about me? Ron's score is a freaking joke. No way it's real. Uncle Les is like the weirdest family friend in history. My mom is totally creeped out by him. Oh, wait, I just remembered someone. He's the second weirdest uncle in history. This place is so freaking old school. It's almost cool, you know? I can't believe how popular we made this place. Do you think Lester smells weird? Like, kinda damp? is it me? I mean, you'd tell me if it was me, right? So, what's up? I checked, and we're the only place in the state with this many games. But then, I didn't check that hard. Hey, has, Wendy ever said anything to you about me?
Then went to shit. I was convicted of a crime I probably didn't commit. So I just spent a few years in the joint. Prison changes a man. But I knew that Vinewood and my fans would be here waiting for me. Hey, Carl, take care of your dick. Freedom, here I come.
I played Badlands Revenge 2 with Wendy, and she's like
Where is
freakishly
everybody?
good.
Jack's back! Unfortunately, America had moved on. And that's why I'm living here. It's like nobody remembered the war. Now it's all about fighting terrorism on computers, using drones and women. In the old days, we fought evil using survivor knife sets and steroids. It was a lot better back then. There's one thing I've learned being an action hero movie star.
Uncle Les is like the
That
weirdest
Vinewood
family
never
friend
moves
in
on.
history. My mom is totally creeped out by him.
I'm back,
Oh,
bitches!
wait, I just remembered
And
someone.
there's nothing you can do
He's
about
the
it!
second weirdest uncle in history.
The 80s are never over. You don't just turn off the 80s!
I'm Rufus Bellows. I just signed Jack as a client. This is our first big meeting. First one, number one. I gotta be honest. I'm a little bit nervous. Every time I
You know
gotta
this
meet a
place
star,
has
the nerves
literally
get going.
everything? It's kind of
Most up
incredible.
until now, I've only worked with talking animals and midgets, so, you know. It's time to get pro, baby!
Who is it?
It's Rufus, your agent.
Come in. What do you want?
Whoa, 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 hey, hey.
This place is so
Jack,
freaking
whoa,
old
lower
school.
the piece, bro.
It's almost cool, you know?
Me, Rufus. You gonna go big places with me? Remember, I'm your new agent, Jack.
You know, the last one didn't work out so good.
I know a guy that can clean that up for you. Total DNA removal. You know, I should give you a card.
What can you do for
You
me?
must be making serious
And
money,
what can
right?
you do for me?
I could give you some tough love for starts. Are those jars of urine in there?
Hey, stay out of there. I will mow you down.
What's with Crystal's see-through slippers in the chair here? She dead?
She's meditating.
Jack? Jack? I am a huge fan, Jack. I am so excited that you're out of prison. And you're ready to make your comeback. You're gonna claw your ass up that Vinewood signboard. You're gonna take a dump on everybody down below. But if you're gonna do those things,
You need to just explain to me what's going on with the puppy.
Do you think Lester
He's
smells
not a puppy.
weird?
That's
like,
Ho-Chi's
kinda
sock.
damp? Or is it me?
Like a
I mean,
therapy thing,
you'd tell
like a
me if it was
coping
me, right?
mechanism?
Yeah, I don't cope. I kill.
Yeah, this is closure. This is closure.
I got it. All right, hey, a little bit of role-playing never hurt anybody, huh? I'm worried about Jack. I'm worried about him, all right? I knew things were bad. I didn't know they were this bad. Jack, I'm the guy that's gonna turn your career around.
His career
So,
is just
how's it
fine,
going?
Rufus. You got a problem with that? He's still on top. He's still #1, Rufus. The kid's still #1. Hey,
He's hoarding urine in there. You saw it. He's talking to a sock puppet. He's got these patriotic, like, delusions of grandeur. This is gonna be a fucking gold mine. You smell that? You smell it? You smell it? Home run, baby. Over the fence.
Hey, has
life's been tough
Wendy
since
ever
I
said
left prison
anything
to
to you
befriend
about
his
me?
son. But Ho-Chi really understands me. And this agent seemed like the kind of guy who could get my career back on track. Making action movies about Asians and East Europeans. Oh, I couldn't wait.
neither could I.
Now, Jack,
Turns out I
wanna
have
talk to you
natural
about my
talent
feet.
for race and chase crotch
it's a
rockets.
little high,
Just
but
saying.
you get what you pay for. 40%. No negotiating.
Oh, no, I want 60%. No less. All right?
Hey, you drive a hard bargain.
Okay. We did it.
Great to have you on board.
Way to go.
Don't touch that.
All right, Ho-Chi, okay.
Easy, Ho-Chi.
We called in a crew of guys that do crime scene cleanup to get all the hoarder stuff out. Jack was not happy to let things go.
Nobody takes my piss!
Nobody takes our pee-pee.
But we finally got the place cleaned up. Yeah, almost.
Hello. After all this women's work, it was time to get down
Can
to
you
business.
change the channel, please?
Rufus, I'd like to pitch my new movie to you.
Okay.
I infiltrate a Chinese business, and I bomb all the factories where the kids make the MP3 players.
And I bring all the jobs back to America!
Uncle Les is like the
And then I get
weirdest
these
family
Chinese
friend in
banks,
history.
you know, that keep
My mom's
Americans
totally
dead
creeped out by him.
And I mow them down.
Wait, I
and
just
get myself
remembered someone. He's the second
then I
weirdest
say to
uncle.
the fellas, hey, fellas!
Jackie, listen. I love the whole stick it to the Chinese angle.
Super.
But people, they're a bit more sensitive now. The 80s are over,
The 80s aren't over. I'll say when the 80s are over.
The 80s are never over. You don't just turn off the 80s!
Hey, Jackie, okay.
I walk down the street now, people recognize me, people scream out at me.
Baby killer!
I never meant to kill
When I
that
was a
baby!
kid, I used to totally
He's
rule
innocent,
a
he thought it
Go-Go
was a
Space
chicken.
Monkey.
That's
So
all
hyped we got the
Jackie,
remaster.
That's all in the past now. Sit down. It's all in the past.
How could it be in the past? In the 80s, I could fly an attack helicopter.
I could bomb any peasant village I wanted. And I could feel up any girl that I saw on the street.
They were movies. They weren't real. Now, we got to get you real. I want you living a whole fake life online. That's step number 1. We're getting you a Life Invader page. We're getting you a Bleeder account. And I want you posting all kinds of stupid, annoying opinions, okay?
This place is so
we got 'em
freaking
online.
old school.
And
It's
then
almost cool,
people
you know?
started to make negative comments about it. And then we had a major setback. You know what, Jack? If you go around killing every asshole that talks shit on the internet,
linear
you're gonna
media
have a
is
few
so
million assholes
boring.
to kill.
Get some ammo, get some extra body bags, and get an extra large popcorn. Because it's gonna be a long night. That's a quote.
That's a quote from when Jack was popular.
Oh, yeah. It's a quote from yourself. And you know what? I'm pitching your movie. Nobody's biting.
What if I had a sex thing? Like this. Hey, you got boom, 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 boom. And she's
Bro.
like a boom, and I'm like a boom. I'm directing this picture because it's gonna be a #1 hit. Chinese people, who wants to get killed in a movie?
Get in the car. Let's go. Let's go.
problem?
Let's go.
I was inside a lady.
Imagine Nothingness so pristine it's as far as the eye can see.
I can't think of a game we don't
being
have.
at the beach
It's like a
every
fucking time
day.
machine.
But this beach is 400 miles wide and there's no water. Imagine the peace and tranquility of a place utterly devoid of life, like living on the moon. But
Do
with
you think
snakes.
Lester smells
For millions
weird?
of years,
Like,
people
kinda
lived where the water was.
damp?
Until now.
Or is it me?
The
I mean,
Gran
you'd tell me
Turismo
if it was me,
desert.
right?
Come live where there's nothing there.
In 1950, the first Up and Atom restaurant opened. Life was simpler then. The 50s were a sacred time for our nation. Good, clean food, happy, homogenous people, and well-segregated communities. An
Look at all
enemy
these
we understood
hipsters.
and
I
could
bet half of them
control
are only
with the
here
threat of nuclear
ironically or some
apocalypse.
shit.
Such was the excitement of the atomic age. That can-do American spirit is in our DNA at Up and Atom. We invented the triple burger, the 10-slice of bacon triple cheese melt, and extra creamy jumbo shake. And of course, the legendary two-way speaker box for people that are too lazy to get out of their cars to eat. We don't succumb to trendy health fads. At Up and Atom, we've kept many of the same menu items. We still serve up all of your weekly saturated fat, salt, and sugar needs in one convenient setting. Up and Atom, food from when we were morally superior.
Hey, has Wendy ever said anything to you about me?
We're reclaiming the rainbow!
Kung Fu Rainbow Laser Force, the upper middle class superhero team that protects your innocence any way they can. They are Tallulah, Sebastian Caden, Zoe, Quota, and Dirk.
We don't tolerate different.
We're heterosexual overdance!
Fight evil in multicolored skin, tight car off suspended. Pow! I'm happy to wait.
I don't even need to masturbate!
I did it all on the face of justice.
So what's up?
Sex is bad.
And violence is good!
Gonna save the neighborhood from sex. Kung Fu Rainbow Laser Force.
And what does science teach us that caused the dinosaurs to go extinct, Tallulah?
A giant meteor?
No, not a giant meteor. Sebastian Caden?
A huge flood?
That's right, Sebastian. A
Uncle
giant
Les is
flood
like the
that in
weirdest
fact
family
destroyed
friend
the
in history.
dinosaurs
My mom's
and
totally
the
creeped
Romans.
out by
Now,
him.
we
Oh,
as a
wait,
civilization
I just
face an
remembered
equally
someone.
devastating
He's the
threat
second weirdest
from the
uncle in history.
environment. Now, what is that threat? Quota.
Climate change?
Correct, climate change. Ergo,
I
a
can't
dangerous
believe
change in
how
our
popular we made this
climate
place.
that makes us stop caring about a terrible menace that will alter the future of civilization as we know it. Yes, I am talking about a football game. Now, this weekend's big game against our arch rivals, Wickenburg Canyon High. These are evil, evil people that must be stopped. Now, next week we'll move on to the insect family and the important role abstinence plays in their survival. You see, family is important, people, and everyone in this school is like family. And that's why we don't sleep with each other, as incest is just
I checked,
icky.
and we're the only
Hitzman,
place in the
did you
state
really mean
with
what you
this
said?
many
Oh,
games.
yes,
But then
crickets
I didn't
do
check that
talk,
part.
and they love waiting for that special person to make baby crickets with in a creative and loving way. Now, one day, when I've mastered my inappropriate
This place is
longings,
so
I
freaking
hope
old
to meet
school.
an
It's
understanding
almost cool, you know?
Mrs. Hitzman and have some little baby Hitzmans running around. We'd probably get a Manny to play with them and help out around the house a bit. Perhaps he would be a strapping German boy with brown shirt and big muscles and an enigmatic laugh that said more than words ever could. And then in summertime, he'd work topless, his Aryan sweat producing a glimmering sheen off his sizable...
No, about the end of the world.
Oh, yes, of course, but you guys are going to stop it.
I swear there is something the hell up with that fortune machine.
Observe Wickenburg Canyon High. State-funded.
Oh my god, ew!
There are some very dark things going on there in the name of so-called science. In fact, our recent intel tells us they are
Do you
harvesting
think
souls.
Lester Seuss weird?
That's right.
Like,
millions of little
damp?
souls called
Or is it me?
stem
I mean,
cells.
you'd tell me if it was me.
Now, team, stem cells are harvested from a pregnant woman's belly button near that smelly, disgusting hole thing they have down there.
Is that called a vagina?
Yuck! Don't even say it! I believe the male member is much more elegant and surprising. Why, one time, I was playing a game of sword fights with my elder.
Sir, about saving the world?
Yes, yes, we have to stop them. You see, they want to build a mutant army and give people extra arms and legs so they can win at football and fondle your wives and daughters at the same time.
Really?
Really? Hey, where's Dirk?
How's it going?
Hey, team! Kung Fu Rainbow Laser Force, yeah!
Dirk?
Oh, yeah, sorry I'm tardy. I'm just so full of school spirit, you know? Parvenu Hills rules, woo!
That's okay, Dirk. You're good at sports, so we turn a collective blind eye to your remedial level reading skills.
I can't read.
I know you can't. Lack of basic
Hey,
manners,
has, Wendy
mistreatment
ever
of
said
classmates,
anything to you
and the
about
fact that
me?
you're 25 years old and have yet to come close to graduating.
Oh, thank you, Hillary. Mr. Hitzman.
Yes, I was just telling the team about some of the terrible stuff that's been going on at Wickenburg.
Wickenburg can suck my nutsack, them boners!
Really? Can they? I mean, that won't be necessary, Dirk.
I've seen this
Unless
so many
it would
times.
save America.
Now that would be controversial.
Maybe we should teach the controversy, Sebastian.
Atheists don't like that, sir. They like to present unproven theories made up by degenerates and transsexuals wearing dresses they call lab coats as if they're facts. Just like the fact that America is God's own country and our destiny is made manifest just like the earlier settlers did when they gave smallpox to the heathen so they could meet God quicker.
Very good, Quota.
Thank you, sir. I hope to one day be elected president, but based on my ability and integrity, not some liberal agenda which loves Muslims.
What a nice, noble, kind ambition. Although I hope to high hell it never comes true.
Me too, sir. I think I'll stick to basketball and making people feel uncomfortable when I talk to their daughter. I still don't have a date for the prom.
You must be making serious
That's my
money,
boy.
right?
And I do mean boy in the most non-offensive way possible. Now, back to Wickenburg. I need you to do some reconnaissance. Listen closely. Here's what I'm thinking.
It's like the weirdest family friend in history.
No!
My mom's totally creeped out by him.
Oh, go in your school
Wait, I
clothes.
just remembered
Report
someone.
back.
He's the second weirdest.
Oh my god, it's like a bomb went off. I know.
These people only have one home. How repulsive.
I imagine some of them share toilets. The very idea of putting my bottom where someone else's bottom has been. Ew, 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 ew.
Hey, knock it off. We gotta keep an eye out for the
You
enemy.
know this place
I
has
ain't
literally
scared of
everything.
them. Hand
It's
out
kinda
kids and
incredible.
pregnant girls. They can clean my butthole. Can they?
Louisa, what are you doing here?
Who's she?
One of our house cleaners.
This is where I live.
Here? This slum?
This is a nice neighborhood. Besides, you only pay me $15,000 a year.
Now, Louisa, shame-o on you-o. Don't go asking for handouts. My family has worked hard for what they've got. Why don't you take the rest of the week off without pay and think about this little incident?
You're terrible.
Why do you say that?
You should have just fired her on the spot. Giving her time off, she'll do what all poor people do. Abuse drugs and have another kid.
This place is
and I
so
mean that
freaking old school.
compassionately.
It's
Oh my
almost cool, you know?
God! Look at that. Mortal sin at 3 o'clock.
Hey, stop right there!
What's your problem?
We're heterosexual virgins and you're our problem!
What? Why?
Don't push your luck, kid. I know how it goes. You start by holding her hands. Then it's a trip up and down the bases, figuring the tush. Then you fire off a big home run, and before you know it, you got a kid on your hands who's gonna live his whole life in prison.
Yeah, spending my parents' tax dollars.
We were only holding hands.
I bet you smoke pot. Poor people love the pot.
No, I have asthma, thank you.
I bet you pleasure yourself.
Sometimes, but what's that?
And what's this?
So what's up?
Ah, amputee pornography!
That is a statue from the museum from the Renaissance. What are you talking about?
You fool! Museums are the worst. Subsidized dens of sin, leading people astray. My father says we should stop subsidizing decadent culture and start supporting things that really matter. Like the oil industry.
I think we already do that.
Shut up, pervert! He wants to chop your arms off and have sexual
you
intercourse
think
with you.
Lester
We have
smells
pledged to wait,
weird?
and your
Like,
indecency
kinda
has just offended
damp?
this lovely impressionable
Or is
girl.
it me?
Yeah!
I mean, you tell me if it was me, right?
You're a degenerate.
You're a dickhead.
Say that again.
We were only holding hands, but we have made out once.
No!
Look, I don't want a kid yet, and I have masturbated. So what? You are dickheads.
Can you change the channel, please?
He was leading you astray.
And we saved you from a life of vice.
And prostitution and picking up cigarette butts looking for a fix if she isn't a streetwalker already.
Are you?
What?
Well, we saved those kids from unnatural desires.
It's true that sometimes the only way to manage teenage sex is by acts of extreme violence.
Which is good because violence is awesome. Ew, this whole place smells so yucky.
Well, that's because we're near the school. Look, they're starting their spirit rally.
Have you played racing, chasing, and trucking? Is it like supposed to be irony or something?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Something's wrong. My body's going through some changes.
I noticed.
I have these desires.
Hey, has
and I can't
Wendy
control
ever said
them.
anything to you about me?
Desires to kill everyone in a violent, testosterone-fueled rage. My voice is changing, and I can shoot laser beams out of my eyes. Look, feel my wrath, whore!
Let's get back to base. We need to regroup. Zoe? Don't make me smite you.
Yes. Smite me.
I can't think of a game we don't have. It's like a fucking time
That
machine.
is the spirit. It's so good to see young people motivated in a positive way. Oh my, what happened to you guys?
It was horrible, Mr. Hitzman. The girls weren't wearing pants.
Please, the vapors are enough to kill a man. Do you hear me, Zoe and Tallulah? You've been cursed.
No.
Now, gather round. I have a plan. During tomorrow night's game, you sneak into the science wing of Wickenburg High, rescue the stem cells, and set them free in the forest, saving America in the process.
What's a plan?
Pay no attention to that now, Dirk, for it is time
Uncle Les
for the
is like
grand
the weirdest
finale.
family friend in history. My mom is totally creeped out by him. Oh, wait, I just remembered someone. He's the second weirdest.
Game on, Kung Fu Laser Girls, you posers. You think you can defeat our alternative agenda quite so easily? Well, while you're out harvesting stem cells, we shall be harvesting you, eh? Hey? Ow. Kung Fu Rainbow Laser Force.
The Life Invader tablet.
It's time to dock.
How's it going?
The future is now. Life Invader, the social networking site, announces its new tablet. It's not
technology.
It's your life. Live it the way you want. With a device that tells you what to do.
It's time to dock.
The Life Invader tablet. We've skipped a generation, so you don't have to.
Live tomorrow.
You will be connected to humanity. You will be docked.
Invasion never felt so good.
The Life Invader
The talent show Darwin would have loved.
Fame or shame.
This place
One of
is
you
so
is
freaking
gonna
awesome.
be a
It's
superstar,
almost cool, you know?
and the rest of you losers are gonna be on suicide watch.
The finals continue with 3 masturbating monkeys.
Those monkeys just love masturbating. We're going to the finals.
Intimacy.
Intimacy. You're terrifying.
Linear media is so boring.
Talented. What?
Incest.
I don't even have words for these guys.
William Angio.
Get over here. Come on. Get in here.
Americans are obsessed with money and celebrity and will do anything to get it. What will they do tonight? Recorded live at the Vinewood Bowl, it's Fame or Shame, the finals. And now, please welcome your host, ambiguous star of radio and TV, Laszlo.
Yeah! Thank you! Thank you! Oh, you're too much. Thank you so much. We have a fantastic show for you tonight. Another night of disposable television on Weasel. Reality shows and talent contests, one after the other, because America's forgotten how to laugh.
No, they haven't. Look at your hair. Looks like you're combing it with a dog's ass.
Do you think Lester smells
you know,
weird?
It often gets messed up when I'm banging your mom.
Damp? Or is it me? I mean,
Hugh Harrison, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi. She's just passed on, actually, my mum.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
Well, she did seem kind of pale and quiet, but you know, I like goth chicks. You can do whatever you want to them, and they don't call the cops. Let's get on with it. The Fame or Shame panel, Anita Mendoza.
Hey, could you get Wendy to do the Love Professor with me? I asked,
love
but she didn't
judging
say
people that are desperate for attention. Ayo!
Ayo. And our spiritual advisor and judge, Imran Shanoa.
Spiritual proverb says, all things that are white are not milk.
Especially the stuff on Laszlo's neck.
What are you talking about? Maybe icing or something. Listen, enough of this. We have got some fantastic acts to get to, and some even more fantastically subtle product placement. All right, we're back on Fame or Shame, and I've got some bad news and good news. The bad news is we had a few problems with our voting machines, but the good news is we fixed it. And do I have a surprise for you? Making it to the finals, a personal favorite of mine, Tracy DeSanta.
So, hello, America. God, I'm so nervous. I want to pee. Shit! I mean pee, not shit. Anyway, here's a song I wrote about someone, about whether us girls end up as scholars or strippers.
I checked, and we're the only place in the state with this many games. But then, I didn't check that hard. Uncle Les is like the weirdest family friend in history. My mom's totally creeped out by him. Oh, wait, I just remembered someone. He's the second weirdest uncle in history. I can't believe how popular we made this place.
Fantastic! I mean, amazing, especially the ho-ho-oh part. I'm really from the heart. Judges, I have to say, I'm thinking if you go the wrong way on this, it could be the end of a lot of promising careers. All right, we're going to go to commercials, and we'll come back with the judge's decision. Seriously, guys, vote the right way, because a maniac's going to fucking kill me.
The all-new plug-in Corinne Dilettante, official hybrid of Fame or Shame, with a range of 10 miles. Bad plus good equals better for everyone.
All right, we're back on Fame or Shame. This is the moment America has been waiting for.
This place is so freaking old school.
Who is going to win that $1 million and go on a tour of the lower Midwest? Who is going to lose and be sobbing in the corner, cutting themselves?
Hopefully you.
Excuse me. Sorry, I have something to say. Cutting and bulimia is serious.
Yeah, seriously sexy. All right, over the last few days, we've seen a lot of acts go to the finals. Here's a quick recap. You loved She-Male Bop.
Space Monkey 3 is the most addictive
Everybody
shit of
said
all
a
time.
lot of stuff at the water cooler about Mimes on Fire.
A little pitchy.
How about the most racist man in America? You all disgust me.
Loved it.
And the power ballad of William Angio. And of course, the one we all know is gonna win, Tracy DeSanta.
Do you think Lester smells weird? Like, kinda damp? Or is it me? I mean, you'd tell me if it was me, right?
She was good. She was good. All right, America's on the edge of the recliners. I can feel the excitement. Who is gonna win that $1 million on Fame or Shame? Let's go to Anita Mendoza.
Oh, okay. Everyone is so talented.
Yeah, especially Tracy.
But I'm gonna have to go with. Okay. So sorry. Let me just. Okay. I'm gonna go with masturbating monkeys.
What?
Masturbating monkeys.
No, I heard you. Q, all right, you're a great judge of talent.
Thank you.
So what's up?
Who's gonna win that $1 million? Who's got the most talent?
It's a very tough competition. But for me, I'd have to say masturbating monkeys.
All right, you know what? It's not over yet. 2 out of 3, okay? Imran, you can pull this out.
Wendy
Who's it
ever
gonna
said
be?
anything to you about me?
I'm going to have to agree with my colleagues. Masturbating monkeys. Masturbation is so spiritual, but so is working on your own home with home improvement supplies from YouTube.
Are you kidding me? 3 masturbating monkeys? Tracy sang her heart out.
You must be making serious
okay?
money, right?
And she smells great. She's gonna be a star.
You know, Laszlo, you wouldn't know talent if it stuck a finger up your ass.
She only tried that once, all right? And I told her no. You know what? I've had enough of all of your shit. Your product endorsements, stuff in your face at the fucking craft services table. And you're not even fucking British.
I am totally British. I am so, mate. Fuck you, asshole.
Wait. Join us, guys. Join us tomorrow for the start of next season, Fame or Shame.
In association with toe shoes. Because they're
Uncle Les
shoes
is like
for
the
toes
weirdest family
and
friend
blocks.
in history. My mom's
Toes
totally
and blocks.
creeped out by it.
3 masturbating monkeys have
just
won
remembered
and will
something.
take their show
He's
on
the second
tour in the
weirdest dog in
Midwest.
history.
Look for tickets near you. Join us tomorrow for a new season of Fame or Shame.
What is the Epsilon program?
Why have so many famous people sorted everything out?
What's holding me back?
Why aren't I more successful?
How much does wisdom cost?
Can I pay money and have all of life's answers?
Yes.
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 We speak 160 languages on 6 continents. We are the Epsilon program.
So, how's it going?
The show that shows you're never too old to go out hunting. Sirius Cougar. He's 22 and can last for hours. She may not last till the morning. Would you hit it? She hit menopause before you were born. It's the show that asks, how old can you go? It's desperation taken to a whole new depth. Broken hearts and hips. Sirius Cougar. Only on Weasel.
Wake up in the morning, drop a big old
This place is so freaking old school. It's almost cool, you know?
Marry a fat bitch and die working like a dog. Cowboys in the heartland, bankers in the city. We love cars, guns, and big old plastic titties. Let's grab a case of piss wasser and
Can you change the channel, please?
Hey neighbors, I'm sorry we're partying real much. You ought to speak English if you like it here so much. Not Spanish or Chinese or British. They're fucking Dutch. Fuck the Dutch. I said, yeah, we're gonna keep them illegals out. Guns and pisswasser. Yeah, that's what a party's all about. Getting real drunk, puking face down. Billy and a Bobby about every kid in town. Drinking pisswasser, fighting, getting real shit-faced tonight. Yeah, I'm a patriotic American. That's my national
You know this place has literally everything? It's kind of incredible.
Fighting lager for export only.
What's the sound of that screaming? We just gave birth to a bison.
Do you think Lester smells weird? Like, kind of damp?
Bison. Your
Or
two
is it me?
tons of muscle
I mean,
and sinew.
you tell me if
You
it was
can't
me.
be stopped, so plow through life. Never stop for directions. Haul stuff. Haul ass. Haul migrants. This is the West. This is America, where you can fight through any emotional terrain with raw 4x4 power. With 6,000 horsepower and fuel efficiency that's great for the environment, isn't it time we reintroduce the bison? The good die young, so you might as well die strong in a real
You know,
truck.
I
The
gotta
bravado
admit, that
bison
race and chase
believes
street
in
legal
beef.
is pretty fun.
Republican Space Rangers. Agent Galactic, War on Terror. We don't worry about lateral damage or error.
Cause we're nuking hate, we're spreading freedom and liberty. Sometimes we kill with undue glee.
Oh, was that your home? Sorry.
Gotta complete the mission.
And possibly deny extraordinary rendition.
Spreading American values. Sometimes you gotta bomb it all.
Hey, has Wendy ever said anything to you about me?
With the world turning more socialist by the day, who do you call Republican Space Rangers? They are Butch, the Commander, and Dick. In our last episode, the Rangers bravely attempted to save America by assassinating the president. Elated that his approval rating shot up to 98%, President Zane pardoned the Rangers and invited them for a low-calorie beer and a workout at the White House.
Linear media is so boring.
We like you because you're an alien and because you's a liberal.
Oh, well, that's all right, boys. That's all right.
I'm kind of shit-faced. Hey, let me show you something funny. If I tuck it between my legs, I look like a little girl, only hairy. Hoorah! Well, I can guarantee you that that's gonna be the last time we ever get invited back to the White House. Oh, I'm sorry, Commander. Hey, they can always rebuild that stupid monument, right?
Uncle Les is like the weirdest family friend in history. My mom's totally creeped out by him. Oh, wait, I just remembered someone. He's the second weirdest uncle in history.
Gentlemen, if you can stay focused, I have a dangerous mission for you. I need you to pack this ammunition and hand
You
it out
have
at the
a
ball.
gland issue. Stupid machine. It's a fucking scam.
It's a fucking land. Oh, no, no, no. Our new ammunition is knowledge. What? These are military leaflets about how knowledge is understanding. The policy of don't ask, you don't want to know, has been lifted. Your job is to head to the mall to recruit. The U.S. military now allows anyone and everyone to be a space ranger.
What the fuck? Anyone? You gotta be shitting me, egghead. Listen up. I will not, repeat, will not serve with women or open homosexuals.
Oh, I love the mall. If you peek over the top of a changing room, ooh, it's like a live show.
I ain't handing out no fruity cake leaflets. I need real military hold-down shit. I mean entire planets on fire screaming
Look at all
children,
these
you know, that
hipsters.
sort of
I bet
thing.
half of them are only here ironically or some
Under
shit.
our rewritten tolerance policy, Private Luke,
Sir,
and First Sergeant Vanessa.
Commander. A girl?
Girls fight like kitty cats.
And a gay, dude.
This place
How am
is
I
so
supposed to
freaking old
focus on
school.
killing the
It's
enemy's
almost cool,
family
you
and
know?
burning his house down if I'm worried about some guy looking at my hoo-ha?
Now, is the hoo-ha on the front or the back?
Depends. I'll show you. It's in back now.
It's in the bag.
I can assure you that's not an issue. I've been in numerous theaters of war and won top honors and only have one piercing.
The theater? You queers are all the same. Singing and dancing and carrying on with your musicals and whatnot.
Soldiers, enough. Get to your bunks. Reveille at 0600 hours, Mall at 0900.
So, what's up?
Shit, we're pinned down. Throw a grenade and I'll flank them.
Dick,
yeah.
I want you.
What?
I fantasize about being physically and emotionally intimate with you and rubbing things all over your...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. God damn it. I knew this would happen if they let fruits in the fucking Space Rangers. Listen, your kind has no business in the military.
How does this feel?
Oh, well, that's a fucking serious distraction right there. I'm a bottom. Take me. Give it
Do
to
you
me.
think Lester smells weird? Like, kinda damp? Or is it me?
Dumb
I mean,
wake
you
up!
tell me if
Wake
it was me,
up!
right?
Why, where, why, how, me?
What the hell were you dreaming about there, soldier?
Race cars, titties, bacon titties, an idealized vision of the past.
I sure as hell hope so, son, especially the latter. Now, you get your ass moving. We got to report to the recruitment kiosk at the mall.
Say, ain't this beautiful?
It is beautiful, son. About the most goddamn beautiful thing I ever seen. You see, it's...
I can't think of a game we don't have. It's like a fucking time machine.
I'm speaking of the freedom to buy lots of plastic rack crap made in foreign countries by adorable slant-eyed kids in sweatshops. Crap that breaks and is instantly out of date, and the very act of buying it makes us feel inadequate because we can't afford the more expensive or up-to-date version, no matter how much fucking debt we take on.
It's the only kind of freedom that matters.
And how?
Hey, has, Wendy ever said anything to you about me?
Let's get this lame-ass mission over and done with. Hand out these leaflets in an efficient and responsible manner, then get back to the base as soon as possible and try to get deployed on a serious combat mission.
You token fruit malingerer.
Yeah, listen up. What we'll do, boys, is hand out these here leaflets in an efficient and responsible manner, then get our keisters back to base as soon as possible to try to get on another serious
I
combat
checked,
mission.
and we're the only place in the state with this many games. But then, I didn't check that hard.
The porno, ever lately.
Just like I thought. Arrival rouse at Pinko. Soldier,
I'm recommending you for a man.
But that man...
and you. I had about enough of you.
What do you mean?
Oh, Jesus! Bravo! Buster! This is Foxtrot Delta Bravo Leader. Repeat, Foxtrot Delta Bravo Leader. We got a KIA at the mall here. Ah, shit! Insurgents are all over us. We're going for immediate backup. Send them in! Get some! We got Charlie all over our asses on this hill. Free men are dying out here.
So, how's it going? Uncle Les is like the weirdest family friend in history. My mom's totally creeped out by him.
Whatever it is.
Wait, I just remembered someone. He's the second weirdest uncle in history.
Ammunition contains foodstuffs and alcohol for 3 months. A massive array of armaments. Cartons of cigarettes to trade with roadside wanderers. The Apocalypse Kit contains birth control, so you don't create any more mouths to feed. Pornography. Water purifier so you can drink your own urine. And cyanide pills so you can go out like a man. When 1,000,000 zombies come running over the hill, you'll be
I've
really
been practicing
pissed
that
you
light gun
didn't
game,
buy
and
enough
I am a
bullets.
freaking
Don't dial
gifted shot.
911,
Maybe I should be
dial
like a sniper or something.
357. Ammunition. Protecting your rights.
He was the brave ranger, and now he's gone. And that's what happens when we get sent into tough combat situations with inadequate